Hello again, everybody. I mentioned on my last video that I was going to do a floss tube update. This isn't just going to be cross stitch, it's going to be different crafts. So I've got some knitting, some crochet, some cross stitch and a couple of other bits to show you. Excuse the croaky voice, I'm a bit tired today, so bear with me. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my current crochet projects. I've been crocheting on and off for a few years. I'm still very much a beginner, but I am trying to make, this is my friend Gemma, she runs Lark Design Make in Cardiff, which is our local kind of craft workshops and various other bits and bobs. She's awesome, but what I'm trying to make is something very similar to this here blanket. So I'm making a Nordic blanket, corner to corner style. It's the first corner to corner crochet thing I've ever done. It's not going too badly so far. So I've started the first two panels. They're plain at the minute, but we have the first panel is in burgundy and it looks like this. So we've done the increase out to 25 and then the increase in. The reason it's not finished is because it's got a colour change pattern in the top corner and I don't know how to do that yet. And then I've got the same in just the increase in cream, and then I'm going to do the decrease the other way. So that's my blanket. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you. I've been working on that for about 2 weeks now, coming into 3 weeks. It's really easy to do, or at least the plain version is. I'm not too sure when we start to get into stripes and different patterns and things, that's gonna be interesting. I also have crochet wise a headband that I'm making. This was just a practice really, my half triple crochet stitch, which is what the blanket is. So this is my headband in this gorgeous wool. This is this double knit or is this chunky? I haven't got the label with me. I think this is double knit, looking at it, it's quite thin. It is technically speaking sock yarn, but I can't make socks, so I'm using it for headbands and I think it's gorgeous. I love the fact that it's like autumnal kind of russety, purpley, lovely colours. So yes, I need to finish this at some point because I haven't touched it in ages. And then my other little crochet project is an amigurumi piece. I actually did this last night. This is my first proper attempt at amigurumi. I did do an amigurumi chick many years ago and swore at it a lot. Very fiddly. But this is my Halloween pumpkin. I don't know how well you can see that, but here's my little amigurumi pumpkin. I really enjoyed making this. It was really good fun. Like I say, it is fiddly, but it's good fun. And I'm really chuffed with how it turned out. I love the little like twiddly leaf on the top and the stem. It's really cute. I'm really happy with it. So those are my crochet projects. Moving on, I've also started knitting again. I've started knitting several times in my life, but never been very good at knitting. However, we have one completed mug cozy. This is in, now then, is it stocking or garter stitch? I can't remember, but it's knit 2 rows, purl 2 rows, I think that's right. So you get this ridged effect. I've forgotten exactly how you do it now. That's really helpful of me. Where's my pattern? It's hiding, it's here somewhere, but I don't have it in front of me. But that's my first attempt at any kind of knitting. So it's my mug cozy. It's quite cute. And I'm now making a second mug cozy, but with a different stitch. So this is my current knitting project. I haven't done a lot. This little so-and-so is moss stitch. This is a pig. Moss stitch is not easy. So it's basically you knit one stitch, then you purl the next stitch, then you knit, then you purl, but you have to do the whole yarn over hook, needle business. This is going to take me a while, but I'm really chuffed that I've actually managed to get it to look vaguely like it's supposed to. It isn't perfect, guys. This is not perfect at all, but it's my first attempt at this. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with how that's come out so far. I hope you can see that properly on my camera. But so that's my knitting until I'm not well, because I'm doing lots of things that I sit and do quietly on my own by myself with no distraction. It helps. My brain just doesn't do noise when I'm not well. The other thing I treated myself to the other day, is a bit different, is this. Because how cute is this? This is a diamond painting kit. I've never done diamond painting. I know it's kind of all the rage at the moment. I hear everybody on the internet talking about it, so I thought I'd give it a go. Originally, I was looking at a kit that has a horse on it, but it was rather pricey, and not having done it before, I thought I'd go for a smaller one. This puppy is just way too cute. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. And then we move on to cross stitch. Now, I haven't done any cross stitch in a few weeks because I've been busy crocheting, but I have some things to show you. None of them are finished. That's the first thing I'm going to mention, is none of them are finished. Because we all know that me and cross stitch finishes don't happen very often. So, let me take this lot out of here. The first one, you may have seen some of these before. I can't remember. You will have seen this one before that's still not finished, because I showed you this one last year. This is my spooky Halloween tree. With owl and glow in the dark moon. I really need to finish this because all I've got to do is the wretched backstitch. I am backstitching around the tree, which is really difficult because I can't see what I'm doing, which is why it is not finished. I might leave it, but I can tell where it's stitched and where it isn't. I think I've done most of it, to be fair. And it needs a wash. That's annoying. But also, I need to stitch around the moon. Come here. So I'm going to try and stitch around the moon and then frame it, because I started this, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Did the actual cross stitch in about a couple of weeks, and then it sat in my project bag for ages because I hate backstitch. Oh, yes, I do. I hate it. It's horrible. I hate it. Why do we have it? So, yes, that's where that's at. So we've got the Halloween owl tree stitch. The original pattern from that is in one of the cross stitch magazines in the UK. I think it's from Cross Stitcher rather than Cross Stitch Crazy. Just to let you know, Cross Stitch Crazy fans, it's gone out of business. They're not making it anymore, which is really sad. COVID kind of impacted on their ability to do that, so they're not making it anymore. And also, I apologise about the light. Not a lot I can do about it. It's that time of day. So yeah, apologies if this video is a little bit like blurry. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not with it today. Half asleep, even though it is like 10 to 5 in the afternoon, and I'm still like, mind you, I did take the dog out earlier on, and that was quite a long walk. and he's fast asleep, I'll show you. So for those of you that haven't met Harry before, this is my dog. My camera's not behaving. He is fast asleep, having been out for quite a long walk today. He's our rescue pupper. He is a Shar-Pei and he's gorgeous. But that's not what this video is about. Now I've got to put the camera back down. Oh, sugar. Let's see. Stay. No, that way you get my ceiling. Hang on. There we go. You see me? Hopefully you can see me. Also, please excuse the fringe. I cut it myself and it's a bit wonky. It's also a bit short. Never mind. Anyway, we were talking about cross stitch. Sorry, went a little bit off piece there. So the next one I want to show you is this one, because this is kind of Halloween-y themed as well. So I started this a couple of months ago. My friend very kindly bought this for me. Nettie, if you're watching, I'm still doing it. I love this. It says, please don't summon demons in the bathroom. So it's done all in black and there will be red accents on it eventually. I kind of got quite a long way through it and then I put it down as happens. But I'm working on that. The original pattern is by Night Spirit Studio. You can find them on Etsy and possibly some other sites, but Etsy you can definitely find them on. She does really cool kind of gothy, horror, funky patterns. Love it. And I'm just going to reattach my needle because it's trying to fall out of that, because I don't have a needle minder on this particular one because I don't know what they are. I mislaid them. Okay, and then we have this one I started at Christmas last year and I did not get very far. So where's the actual, it's all stuck together, sorry. So yeah, I got a really long way. I'm not even bothering to show you that. I am making this for Mum. If you're watching, go away. She probably isn't. I don't think she watches my YouTube. But yes, I'm making this one. I literally have done this. You can see that went really well last year. So that's one for Christmas this year. That's sat on my like to-do pile because I'm way behind with everything at the moment. Just putting that back together. And then the big one, this is what I've been working on for the past year. This is Stonehenge, or it will be when it's finished. This is a labour of love. I really enjoy doing this, but it is so fiddly. There are so many colour changes. It has no backstitch whatsoever. None, ever. I love it. But it is full coverage. So the pattern looks like this and then like that. It is from Crazy Cross Stitch. No, Cross Stitch Crazy, sorry. Magazine, issue number 255, if anyone wants to look it up. And when it is finished, it will hopefully look something like that. But we got a bit of a way to go yet. Yeah, I am really enjoying this. I want to throw this hoop, however, because it does not hold my fabric tension very well at all. Anybody got any recommendations? Because I've only ever used hoop frames. I know you can get others. I don't know how they work or how good they are. And if anybody's got any recommendations, stick them in the comments down below, please. I'd love to know what you use, what you recommend. That would be really helpful. So this is my Stonehenge work in progress. And then I have a couple of other things to show you because it's nearly Halloween. I haven't done much Halloween stitching this year, but I did buy these two. These are from Mill Hill. This is, let me put this one closer. I've had this one for ages. Oh, reflection on camera, sorry. This is Halloween Cats and Pumpkins. It's called Moonlight Kitties. It is an old kit. I've had it a couple of years. This one I got more recently. This is also by Mill Hill and the Buttons and Beads series, and it's called Which Way. So we've got a witchy on a broomstick. You can't see these very well because of the reflection. I'm really sorry. And then last but not least, I got one of the winter ones. Again, Mum, don't look. This is Frosty Morning, and it's got cardinal birds on it. But again, you can't see it very well. I should have taken the plastic wrapping off, which I didn't think to do. But I wanted to show those because they're not just cross-stitch kits. They're cross-stitch and beading kits. So they are in my to-do pile. I probably won't get all three of them done. They're also stitched on paper, which I have to admit I'm a little bit terrified about, rather than on canvas. So that should be an interesting project. So I've been quite busy. I do have one other Halloween cross-stitch project to do, but I don't think I can show you because the instructions for it are in the pack and I can't show you the actual design because I don't have it to hand. However, it's around somewhere. But that is my little cross stitch / craft / flosstube update. I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to say thank you again for being here and for sticking with me. I appreciate I'm not always very consistent with videos and it can be a bit tricky when you have mental health problems, but I also wanted to do a shout out to anyone else who is watching this that might be struggling at the moment, might be finding things difficult with COVID and being at home and those kind of things. You're not alone. You know, this is a safe space if anyone ever wants to get in touch and chat about it. Not only do I have mental health problems, I'm also a psychiatric nurse. So if you need someone to talk to and you haven't got anybody else, or you don't want to talk to friends and family because you're not sure how to talk to them about it, I'm here. Please feel free. I hope everybody is keeping as well as they can, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.